Yeah, for sure. I got Spud Webb on my right, AP Alden Applewhite on my left. Um, I thought these two played great. Obviously, AP had a huge first half, scoring 18 in the first half. He had 27 on 11 shots, so he's really efficient. And then Spud kind of took over in the second half. I'm not quite sure how many he had in the second half, but obviously finished with 29 points. All right, 5 assists. All right, drew 7 fouls. All right, both those guys, plus obviously in a 4 point game. All right, +9 and +7. I got great respect for Coach Jones. I think he's doing an unbelievable job. I think their schedule is a monster this year. If I was saying anything to him, I would say, my goodness, man, he had a murderer's row of schedule. But similar to last year, man, they just keep getting better throughout the year. I thought they kind of found an identity, playing small and making it really hard on us. I thought like they played well. I mean, 13 of 26 from three. Obviously, battle. Shoot, I haven't had very many games like that where you let a guy get loose the way Battle did. So I got great respect for them, great respect for Coach. We beat them all 3 times, but those last 2 times we were really just fortunate to get out there with a win. Obviously, we had guys step up and make plays late. So, it's tournament play. So you kind of survive in advance, challenge the guys, to keep their heads a little bit better, show a little bit more poise. Obviously, we had the double tech, which I get Tyron was frustrated that he fouled out on it. It was a spirited game. You got older guys that have been through the battles and they're doing everything they can to will their team to a win. So obviously that was unfortunate, but other than that, it was just a really good game. So we got to turn our attention to Arc State, who really handled us the one time we seen them this year. So, but I know we can be better.
We'll open up now for questions.
Your coach, Aaron Zielinski, the Monarchist, you guys were really effective with limiting Casey Shaw. I mean, played less than 22 minutes and really wasn't effective at all. Fouled out. What did you guys do to really clamp down on him?
Yeah, I thought the last game we played him, we did not do a good job with personnel. He was good, him and Thomas especially. But those two guys are really good when they're driving the ball, and I thought we had to take that away. The challenge is, you do that, but they also put a battle obviously 8 of 10 from three. What a day for him. Davis is a guy that every time you shoot, when you're on the other end, every time he shoots, you think it's going in. High level shot maker. So I thought we just did a better job, kind of sagging him a little bit and absorbing his drive. Whereas he really hurt us that second game, just putting his head down and driving it. So at least with him, I thought we did a better job.
For the two players, you get into a tight battle tonight, but how do you use that to kind of fuel you moving forward in the tournament now that you have a game under your belt, a win under your belt in Pensacola?
It's easy for me. It's just go ahead, put it behind us, great win, on to the next. It's a get back time for us. I really want this game. We got to show them that we built for it because they kind of, like Coach said, they handled us last time, and that ain't us. So we get to redeem ourselves and show them who we really are.
Yeah, we want to just use this win with momentum and just carry over and celebrate it for a little second, but get ready for a great team tomorrow. So.
Question back left here.
Alden, just take me through just being able to start off with those 5 threes in that first half, really able to kind of ignite this group at the very beginning.
Yeah, my teammates just found me, and we have so many great players and so many great weapons. So I just saw one grow in and just kept following me, and it was just felt like a shooting in the ocean.
And then Spud, I guess what was different in the second half? Obviously, Alden was able to come out firing in the first half. It seemed like he really upped things in the second half to kind of keep these things going.
I just settled in. It took me a little minute there to get settled in, but once I found out what they was giving me, I kind of just took it and ran with it.
And Coach, just taking on Arc State, before we left from Statesboro, you mentioned this is an opportunity to, as soon as tonight was done, you're going to face a lot of teams that you lost to that you think you could have won. Tomorrow's an opportunity. Take me through now being able to have that with Arkansas State.
Yeah, obviously, when the bracket comes out as a competitor, you're laying out. It's the unique thing about this bracket is what's on the horizon. You're not waiting to see if Ark State won. You know how it kind of would shape out. Ark State, all right, Ark State South, Coastal. And you can kind of see exactly what's in front of you. So. Yeah, how do you eat the elephant one bite at a time? Obviously, we're ODU, but we did like the opportunity to play some teams that got the better of us the first go around. So we're excited about the opportunity to play Ark State, who's just a really really good team. They're seated whatever seventh and could easily make the case from the net rankings and from the advanced analytics that they're probably a top 2 or 3 team in this league. So we're excited about it.